Welcome to a Vanguard news video without the bullshit. Let's get started. Fishing season finally begins in Vanguard 0 Japan this coming February. But the real fisherman is game studio being able to bait people into paying real money for the waifu version of Megiddo. It's both a badge of honor and degeneracy. Their parents must be proud. In case you weren't sold on buying D-LBT06 DLC for Vanguard Dear Days, Furyu has included 9 promo cards, like you were buying an actual booster box in real life, but you still have to earn points into actually crafting the damn things, even though you already paid for them. Astria Unica's ride line and support got finally revealed for D-LBT01, so you give them a chance, and not immediately judge them as the newest triple drive waifu unit this season. Almagister Pipus Mulchi is your typical waifu D-series starter that will replace any Dark State players starting Vanguard that doesn't rely on specific ride lines. The Brucenbearer Magnus main suddenly felt guilty. Almagister Schwarzspada when rode upon by Turandina makes you soul charge 2 cards then draw a card if one of them was a critical trigger. And once per turn while on rear guard, you can bind a trigger unit from your soul if your opponent's Vanguard is grade 3 or higher to get 10k power. This looks as though Darkness Maiden Maka moved to Dark Zone later in her life and her descendant has achieved a bigger cup size and longer hair. She must be proud. Almagister Chirandina when rode upon by Astria card lets you call Schwarzspada and herself to rear guard from soul. And once per turn while on rear guard, you can pay 1 counter blast if you have a Almagister Vanguard to put 2 trigger units from your drop zone into your soul, and she gets 5k power. Now that I think about it, Turandina looks a lot like Yang, while Schwarzspada has the same style as Blake. Someone over at Bushier Roads R&D must be a big Ruby fan, and a Bumblebee shipper at that. Kit's Peak Griffin when placed on rear guard lets you put 2 trigger units from your drop zone into your soul if you have a Almagister Vanguard. And while on rear guard or Guardian Circle, it gets 5k power and shields if your bind zone has a critical trigger. I got to hand it to Bushier Road for mixing it up for once by making a zombie-like creature be a direct support for a deck filled with waifus. DSS-05 or this year's festival collection set will contain new support for all of the Lyrical Monasterio ride lines in D-LBT01 that isn't named Kyrie, and will come in Easter egg theme because Bushier Road isn't brave enough to have them dress up in bunny girl outfits, but still greedy enough to milk them on a holiday based on Christian religion. Finally, DSS-05 will also contain a new Regalis piece as well as reprints like D-Series Sentinels. All this set needs now is reprints of sought after promo cards and the secondary market can finally start to stabilize and make the game more friendly towards new players again. And that concludes this Vanguard news video. Be sure to subscribe and let me know in the comments which Lyrical Monasterio unit you want to see in a bunny girl outfit.